Okay, so I just watched this video on Instagram, and it is a vegan fried egg that was posted by Elsa's Wholesome Life. Is that what it is? Something like that. It looks exactly like a fried egg, and we need to test this out. Hey guys, it's Candace the Edgy Veg. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time if you've never watched one of my videos before. Hacked is a series on my channel where I take interesting things I've seen on the internet, vegan hacks, kitchen hacks, and just, regular food hacks, and test them out and see if it's worth it for you to try at home. All right, so I've pulled up Elsa's Wholesome Life. I got it right the first time. I pulled up her recipe. So let's test this thing out together. For the actual yolk part, I guess the yellow is coming from, she says pumpkin, but in the video it looks like a squash. So maybe because she's from Australia, like squash, or pumpkin's like a universal term for squash. I don't know. It definitely wasn't the pumpkin that I'm used to. So I picked up a squash, and it also has nutritional yeast, corn flour, which is the same thing as cornstarch, water, and then some olive oil for the fat. So that's going to be the egg yolk part. And to make it taste more like an egg with like that sulfuric flavor, we're going to use black salt. And then for the egg white, so we have some rice flour, coconut milk, and water. So let's test it out. Okay, so we need to put all of the ingredients for the egg yolk in a blender. Easy enough. And then whisk all the ingredients for the white part of the egg in a bowl, which I happen to have right here. So we'll do the bowl thing first, and then we're just frying it up. Okay. This seems easy enough. It just seems like such a ridiculous concept to me. Okay, so I'm going to add the coconut milk, and then we have this corn flour. No, we have the rice flour, and then some water. I feel like if you have a small blender, then you could just stick that in the small blender. It seems like it wouldn't really have any flavor to it, but I guess the white part of the egg doesn't really have the flavor. It's the yolk that has the flavor, right? Who eats eggs here? You eat eggs. There's no real flavor in the white part. So that's done. That is the white part of our egg. Okay, so we have about 3/4 cup, almost a cup of the cooked squash. So I just boiled this. We have the rice flour. God damn it. It's corn flour. This one is corn flour. The other one is rice flour. We have nutritional yeast because, well, can't have a vegan recipe without that. Some water. Then olive oil, because the yolk is the fatty part of the egg. So you need some oil for that. And you can blend this. I forgot to add the black salt, so we're gonna do that now. It's about 1/4 teaspoon. It seems like there's a lot more yolk than there is the white stuff. It really, really smells like eggs. Like it smells like someone peeled a boiled egg in here. So we have our egg yolk. We have our egg white. I guess we can cook it now. All right, so I have my heat at medium high, and I'm going to use, I have this avocado spray oil because you want the oil to be super hot when the egg white stuff goes into the pan. So I figured that this was just, or not, because it's dead. Oh, good. So just kidding, we're not going to use this. I was going to say then you cover the pan evenly. We are going to use just normal avocado oil. So just swirl that around the pan and make sure it's nice and hot before you add the egg white. And then she says to add 2 tablespoons of the egg white mixture. Let me try to kind of shape it like an egg. There we go. And then I have to cover it. For this particular pan, I do not have a lid, so I'm just putting a cutting board on top. And then we have to wait for 10 seconds. Great. Oh, okay, okay, I see you. And then I have to add 1 tablespoon of egg yolk mix poured into the center till it becomes crispy on the edges. Except I can't see because it's wood and not glass. Interesting, interesting. What if I add, like bring some oil close to it? In a moment, we'll see if we've made vegan fried eggs. Interesting. Maybe this is like pancakes, like the first pancake never turns out. Probably because I'm messing with it too much. Okay, just a couple more minutes. Okay, so that's the first one. I think we can do better though. We're gonna try this again. Whoa. I mean, that kind of reacted like a normal egg would. Oh, I have to cover it. The yolk. All right, let's try another one. I'm not getting that crispy edge that I remember from eggs. Super crispy on the outside. Oh. I mean, they kind of look like eggs, but will they taste like eggs? Let's make some avocado toast and find out. Last one, I think, looks the most like an egg. Okay, so I have the fried eggs just as they are here. I've made this avocado toast to try it, you know, when you go to like a fancy restaurant and they give you avocado toast, a lot of the time there's a fried egg on top. But I want to try it on its own and then with the toast and then also with this spice that I always put on my eggs when I was eating eggs like 9 years ago. It's just the Cajun spice to kind of get a good feel of what this tastes like. Because it's one thing if it looks like an egg, but does it taste like an egg? Okay, this is just as is. The egg white part, yeah, I guess it kind of tastes like an egg white because it tastes like nothing. It's just kind of like airy and pillowy like an egg is. The egg yolk, I mean, I'm just tasting squash, really. It's good. I'm just tasting a lot of squash. It's also kind of mealy. So I feel like if I was to recreate, like alter this recipe, I would do maybe a different type of flour or less flour. It's good. It just, is it an egg? I mean, it could be an egg substitute. You know what? It kind of tastes like the mix between an egg white and a pancake, like a gluten-free pancake. Maybe that's because of the rice flour. I mean, it's good. It's good. Does it taste like exactly like an egg? No. Is it a reasonable egg substitute? Sure. Yeah. If you like your eggs to taste like squash. Let's try it on the toast. Why am I eating my toast like I'm some bougie human being? This is how I would eat my toast if I was at home. I kind of want a little bit of everything though. Yeah, it complements an avocado toast very nicely. And if you are serving like a nice big like lumberjack style breakfast, I think this is pretty cool. Like if you serve this to your friends, I think you'd blow them away. So I would definitely try it. I think what I am going to do is take this concept from Elsa and maybe tweak it and do it the way that I would do it. So if you want that, leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll work on that for you. But yeah, it's pretty damn good. It's very Instagrammable. If you put this on Instagram, somebody's gonna be like, WTF. All right guys, there you have it. I've tested out the vegan fried egg from Elsa's Wholesome Kitchen. Elsa's Wholesome Life? One of those two. I think it's Life. I'll leave her full recipe in the description box below. If you guys want more egg recipes, I do have some in my cookbook. I have a really bomb tofu scramble. If you guys want me to create more egg recipes, leave me a comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Bye.